What's poppin'? It's your girl, AmaniSharifah. What's up? What's good? What's goody? Yo. Shout out to all my bodies that is tuning back into your Go channel. What's up, mamas? What's good, you are? So, on to these girl talk babies, we are going to be talking all about, you portray to be like one thing when it comes to like getting a man. You know what I'm saying? Getting a man that you're interested in. Then after you get this man, you're really a whole different person. Y'all. So baby girls, we got to really rap about this today. I'm gonna be giving my girls some 100 advice that can really help you out. So let's go ahead. We got a hot boy doing into it. Let's get it. Thank you again for tuning back into your Go channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's poppin', babies? What's goody, you are? What's up, my loves? So, on to these Girl Talk episode. Like I said, mamas, we're going to be rapping about a well 100 topic. We're going to talk all about, when you happen to like meet a guy that you're interested in, you portray to be one thing, my girl. Ain't saying like you portray to be one thing to get this man. And then when you happen to get him, you're a whole different person in reality. You ain't saying like you a whole different board game, girl. Yeah. So I really gotta rap with my baby girls about this today because you ain't saying just keep it in the being with you are. A lot of this shit goes on. You ain't saying a lot of this shit go on, mamas. Not with every girl, of course, because you can't put everybody in the same category. But like let's be real. You ain't saying like a lot of females tend to do this. And we really gotta talk about this today because this shit is not what's up. You ain't saying like I'ma just be real, it's not what's up, my loves. So obviously this is really for my baby girls that this do apply to. So you may be thinking in your head, girl, like shit, like girl, what the fuck you talking about, like pretending to be one thing and then I'm a different person after I got him. Like, what you mean by that? Okay, so let me tell you what the hell I mean. You ain't saying? Let me tell you what I mean, baby. So, you meet a guy, right? So, you meet a guy, you feeling him, whatever like that, you talking to him, and you're pretending to be this person that you're really not. So, I'ma just throw a couple things out there. Not to say, babies, that this is actually what you're seeing or what you're pretending to be, but I'm just gonna let you know a few things so you can make the connection. So, you made this dude or whatever, you feeling shorty or whatever like that. And you make it seem like that you the type of bitch that you love to like cook. You love to keep, yourself, your upkeep, like making sure that, your hair done, your nails done, your toes done, making sure that your home is clean, all of that. Like you present yourself as this clean type of girl, like with just your upkeep as a woman. You know what I'm saying? You make it seem like that shit, you a boss bitch, you a go-getter type of bitch or whatever like that. Like you even come portray to be the type of girl we are. Shit, like you that niggas like homie level friend, So like you portray like that not only can this nigga look at you as like his girl, but shit, he could look at you as like the homie. Like unoffensively, you really give off that friendship type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So like in the beginning, when you meet an old boy or whatever like that, babies, you're pretending to be that. You're pretending to like wear this mask. You know what I'm saying? You could even be pretending like that you a real chill type of girl. So like you not the type of bitch that really like, you know, to have toxic relationships or getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Like with your dude all the time. Like that you're mature and stuff. So you could just be portraying. Big on the portraying. You ain't saying big on the portraying. You know, like you could really be portraying to be this picture, you know, because you know that intuitively, mamas, you can know that this is what this man wants. Cause y'all having conversation, you ain't saying, maybe you're going out, like, so y'all getting to know each other. So you really kind of feeling the vibe, like you're picking up on like what he would want in a woman, you know. So you more fun to being that woman. You ain't saying? You play that role. Rather if it's the things that you're telling him or even the things that you show him in that moment, because you want him to believe, baby, that you are this girl. This go-getter type of girl. This girl that know how to take care of her home, take care of herself, you know, like being, you know, on her boss best shit, self-care, making sure she, you know, clean all the time, head to toe, nails done, toes done, hair done. Like, you're portraying to be this girl, this homie level fun, you know, this girl who might chill, all of that. You could even pretend to be spiritual, all the shit. You're pretending to be all of that, right? Am I right or am I right? Yeah, I'm right. So, you know, again, babies, just the example. So you pretending to be that way, right? Because you want him to believe that you are like this because you want to be his girl. Oh yeah, like you see something to him and you like, yeah, I want to be his girl. Like, so I'm going to, you know, be this girl that I can tell he wants, right? So he ends up making you his girl. He ends up making you his whole bush, my girl, right? So now you his girl. You ain't saying that's your dude. You his girl. You're in an exclusive relationship now. Time is passing. And now, you showing him your true colors. I'ma say that shit one more time. But my bitch is in the back that ain't heard you, girl. Girl, you showing him your true colors. So now you showing him that shit, you really don't like to cook or clean. You know, you really don't like to cook or clean your home. You're showing him that, you know, yeah, you'll be clean head to toe in the sense of like, you know, your nails done, toes done, hair done. But that's only if you going out or like if you want to impress somebody. You're not really the type of girl for well that really on your bullshit where you like, nah, I'm always going to make sure I'm practicing good self-care. And that's what I mean by like being clean. You know, that's a part of your cleanliness as a woman. Like good self-care. You know what I'm saying? When you take really good care of yourself. You know, you're showing him that you really ain't the type of bitch for well that really has a spiritual connection with a Lord God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the divine, the Most High, whatever name, baby, that you want to call God. Fine by me, my love. Because God got multiple names. You ain't saying? But you're showing him that you don't really have for like a strong spiritual connection with the Lord God, the universe. You may believe in God. You ain't saying? Like, you may believe in the Lord God, you know, the Lord, the Holy Spirit. You may believe in him, but for you don't really ground yourself like that. You know, like to keep like a consistent connection with them. You're showing this nigga that shit, you ain't really like his homie level friend for well because you really ain't saying like you kind of be on 10 about everything. So y'all got into it all the time. You become like very argumentative and you just be really the opposite. You be the opposite of what the hell you showed this man in the beginning, my girl. Ooh. Girl, did I just call you out? Yeah, bitch, I did. And I'ma tell you, mamas, why I'm bringing this shit up. If you talk about that, you want a serious relationship, right? I'm really talking to my bitches out here where you really do want a serious relationship. You ain't saying you want into this relationship wanting it to be serious, even though you want being your real, true, authentic self, right? So, if that's the case, you gotta really ask yourself, mamas, like, how the fuck do you expect for a relationship to last and to be real, and you wasn't even real to begin with? What the dude? You know, you gotta really ask yourself that, baby. And I'm not saying that, you know, like, to judge you, babies. Like, I'm not judging you at all. You know, like, because ain't nobody motherfucking perfect other than a Lord God in the universe. I'm not saying it. You ain't saying, you know, to, like, make you feel bad or anything in that nature. But I'm bringing this point home, mama, because I want you to realize that what you put out is what you're going to get back. Oh yeah. What you put out is what you're going to get back. In the beginning, you were showing this dude that you were this one, you know, this one thing, this picture, because you knew, like, intuitively, you were able to read that this dude liked the girl in that kind of way. You ain't saying whatever kind of way it was, right? But when this dude actually got into a relationship with you and you ain't saying motherfucking time went by and things and, like, you know, things like that, he started to see that you weren't who you really portrayed you were from the beginning. So, in cases like that, you gotta understand you're being a fucking narcissist. And I'm saying we like, shit, that's the motherfucking truth. And girl, you could be thinking like, what? Well, girl, what the fuck you talking about? I'm being a narcissist. Like, you taking it way too far. Like, just because I said I was this way, or I, you know, maybe pretended to be this way, and I really was that way, that don't mean I'm a narcissist. Well, what the fuck do you call it, my girl? You ain't saying? Like, what the hell do you call it, babies? If you are pretending to be someone that you're not, all because you know that this man would like a girl like that, and you want him to like what you are showing him at that moment, but what the hell you're showing him and you're telling him is really not who you really are at the core. So when you're doing things like that, what is that, baby? That's wearing a motherfucking mask. That's wearing a mask. Because you're not showing your authentic self, my girl. You're with your intentions. You're pretending to be somebody that you're not. And what the fuck do narcissists do, babies? Sure, like, if you know anything about narcissists, you know that they wear a mask. That's why they wear a mask. They wear a mask because, you know, my loves, they want whoever their supply is, that they want to reel in to be the supply, they want that person to perceive them as somebody that they can trust, somebody that really is on the level, somebody that, you know, really is the person that they're looking for. You ain't saying? They want that person to feel that way. And in the moment that motherfucker really open up to that narcissist, that's when they show their true colors. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. That's when the motherfucker show their true colors. And if you've ever dealt with a narcissist, girl, you already know the motherfuckers that crazy as hell. So you can't see that, oh, you know, I'm not a narcissist. No, you are, you know, carrying narcissistic tendencies within yourself. Even if, baby, you are not a full narcissist, you have narcissistic tendencies within yourself, my girl, because you are shape-shifting to be someone that you're not, with the intention of luring this man in, and you know damn well that ain't who you are. So when you do shit like that, what the fuck you think you gonna get back in return, baby? What do you think you're gonna get back, mama? You're gonna get bad karma. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by bad karma, you're going to get what the hell you put out. So because you did not build that relationship on a solid foundation of you really showing that man who you really are, when y'all were getting to know each other, like you really being honest about like who you are, you know, or telling him about really who you are, those things that you know, mama, that you were like, you know, not even really possessing within yourself, because you did not build the relationship with something solid, baby. Allah, good, the universe is not going to permit that relationship to last. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about it, big dogs. Allah, good, the universe is not going to permit that relationship to last. Why? Why, girl? Why wouldn't it last? Like, I ain't tell him, you know, I didn't tell him, you know, I was this person, like, with everything, you know, like, I just over-exaggerated or pretended, you know, to, like, be this way, you know, but I didn't do it with everything. It was just only some things. Listen, baby. Listen, mama. Listen. Listen, mama. Listen to me, baby. That's not how it fucking work. You know, baby, it don't work like that. When you go into talking to someone, right, and you really do call yourself wanting to be serious with him, right, and you really do want to get to know him, you know, for him, that's I'm really talking to my girls out here that have that mentality that you do really want a serious relationship. You do really want to be committed to one man, and you want the same thing for him to, you know, be serious with you and be committed to you. So when you go into like that stage of like talking to somebody, you have to be authentic. You can't make up character traits about yourself that you really know is not there. You ain't saying like, and I'm sorry, like that's the truth. Like I can't sugarcoat that shit, my girl. What the hell type of sis would I be if I'm not keeping it a bill with you about what's good? You can't do shit like that. I mean, you can, but situations can happen like this. You pretend to be one thing and then it's another thing later down the line. And because it was not built on a well-solid foundation, Allah, good, the universe is not going to permit it to last. So why don't if that, you know, like why don't if that happens soon in the relationship or later, it really don't fucking matter. Eventually, what's going to happen is that Allah, good, the universe is going to permit that relationship to break up, because it was never built on a solid foundation to begin with, babies. So when you go into these situations where you are talking, you know, to a dude and you really feeling him, mamas, be authentic, be real, be who you are. I'm not saying that you have to put on Front Street all your business of who you are and you just met the nigga like one day. You ain't saying like you only been talking to her for like one day. Things take time, mamas. Things take time to grow. You know, trust in the Lord, good, the universe, that if that man is really meant to be in your life, you know, as like a divine counterpart, because you're really looking for somebody serious to see where it can go, then trust that Allah, God, the universe is going to guide both of you. You are not so, you know, doing your talking stage, dating phase, whatever like that. But it does not take for you to make up things about yourself or portray that you're someone that you're not just to get the man, because that is a motherfucking form of narcissism. Whether if you want to acknowledge that or not, or whether if you realize it, baby, or not, it is a form of narcissism. And I'm gonna tell you, mamas, at the end of the day, it does not matter if you are female. It's not right to be a narcissist to someone. You ain't sure, like, it just is what it is. You ain't saying? It just is what it is. It's not right. Like, girl, it's not right. Like, what the hell you want me to say, baby? You want me to tell you, oh yeah, girl, it's okay to be a narcissist. It's alright to be a narcissist to him, cause you a female. It's okay. No, it's not okay, baby. It's not okay, especially when you see that you want something real. You want something genuine. You want something serious. So guess what, mama? You gotta put that same type of energy out there when you are talking to somebody that you really feel like maybe you could get to know to see where it goes. You cannot morph into someone that you're not, mamas. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is always going to be exposed. And part of that truth, my girls, is that along with the universe is going to reveal to that man that you are fake. You ain't saying just being dead ass. That's what some Roe Ah shot. The Most High is going to reveal to that man that, yeah, she ain't really what she portrayed, my nigga. You ain't saying, that's, that's the energy that Allah is going to have. He's going to show that man that he's going to vividly show that man that you were one way in the beginning and you're a whole different way. He's going to show him, and he's going to give him the insight, and the wisdom, and really speak to him through his intuition, through signs, through synchronicities, and through gut feelings, letting that man know that, you're not who he thought you really was. He's gonna let that man know that, baby. If that, I'm really talking about, if you know the man was genuine for why, let's see, he really was genuine on his end. He really was, he wasn't with no shirts, he wasn't with no games and shit like that. Shorty was really, genuine with you. He really was, trying to take you just as serious, being authentic. And you know that he was really being that way with you. If you do that shit to somebody like that, along with the universe is definitely going to reveal it to him. And again, you're not gonna last. So if you want someone that's authentic with you, baby, you gotta be authentic with them. You know what I'm saying? Be authentic with yourself first and foremost. Be authentic most importantly with along with the universe. Because anytime, my girl, you being well with along with the universe, you're also being well with yourself, mamas. Because he loves within you. And anytime that you're being well with, yourself, you are also being well with along with the universe. Because, again, baby, he loves within you. So, just understand, mamas, that when you happen to move like this out here, it is definitely a form of narcissism. And just like how others not white for a man to do that to a girl that really was genuine with him from the get-go, it's not right either, baby, for a woman to do that to a man that was being real and authentic with her, but in reality, she was not being real and authentic with him. So I hope this helps, babies. I hope this helps, my girls. Listen, mamas, this ain't shame, this right here ain't got nothing to do with judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, babies, we do not judge on my channel. So it don't come from judgment, mamas. They come from love. You know what I'm saying? I come from more of like a place of love for why I'm telling you this, baby girls. Because you can never really truly expect to attract a good high vibrational man that's really going to do you right moving out here like this. Because we already done talked about, like, we already done talked about on this episode that even if you end up with a man like that because you manipulated him to think that you were someone that you want, it's not gonna last. And then after that shit break up, you're going to have bad karma in your life when it comes to like men that you deal with, because you weren't really authentic to someone that was authentic to you, babies. And again, I'm really talking about girls that's in situations like that, where the dude actually was being really authentic with you, but you weren't being that way with him. You ain't saying? And it just somehow something ended up going left because he realized that you want the girl that you portrayed to be. You know, when he met you. There are cases like this. You ain't saying? Like, just being real, like, there are cases like this. And sometimes girls be thinking like, oh, that shit is okay to be that way. No, it's not okay. Because you get what the hell you put out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what goes around comes around. That shit is not exempt just because you're a woman. You ain't saying? Like, just being honest with you, like, along with the universe is still going to make karma come back in your life for the fact that you're not being really authentic. So you know what you're going to attract? You're going to actually, you ain't saying, attract people that are not real and authentic to you, because that's the type of energy that you carry, mama. So then you'll be thinking in your head like, well, why can't I get a good dude? Why can't I get a good dude? Why can't I get a good relationship? Because you really are not really authentic yourself, baby. If you out here pretending to be something that you're not, just so you can get a man under your wing and then you show him your real true colors, you're not really authentic for what, mama. So along with the universe, if he sees that you treated somebody like that, he knows that you're not ready for someone again of a higher vibration. So he's going to permit lower vibrational energies to come into your life, because that's what you're at, mama. And to be told, just keeping it a being what you are. And cases like that, and this may not be something that you consciously are aware of or even that do, but that could be a lesson for both ends, that if a Lord good the universe permitted that dude to cross your path and he was genuine and he, you know, realized that you really wasn't the girl that you portrayed, that could have been a lesson that a Lord good the universe wanted that dude to learn about, you know, being more of, you know, a spilled or discernment type of mind when it comes to dealing with women, and don't just take everything for face value. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a lesson that a Lord good wanted that man to learn. And then it could be a lesson for you, mama, to stop going into situations like that, because it's not going to last. You know what I'm saying, babies? Like, do you feel what I'm saying? You know, baby, like, it's always a lesson and everything, mama. So if it doesn't work out, baby, it's a lesson that Allah God, the universe, wants you to learn. So he wants you to learn that you have to stop doing things like that if you really claim that you want to be the type of bush where you do, you know, be like in a good, serious relationship, you know? If you really feel, you know, baby girls, if you really feel like that, there are things about yourself that you wish you were and you're not, that's why you tell men that, then mamas, you gotta look at things even deeper than, you know? Because Allah good, the universe is done showing you that you need to really work on yourself. You really need to work on your spiritual foundation with the Most High. Because where you get your confidence at, where you work on yourself to become, like a better version of yourself, is when you're connected to your creator. You ain't saying? And that's some voila shit. Like, that's not no cliche shit. Like, no, my God, that's some wow G shit. Because the Lord God, the universe, is always going to guide you, mama, on the different things that you really need to work on as a girl. That maybe you may not be the most strongest son in your life. You know what I'm saying, baby? So, like, if you know that, like, I'm just going to throw something out there, like, in the example earlier, like, let's say you're not the type of girl that really practice good self-care, good self-love. Maybe you're not the type of girl that for well knows how to be in a relationship without being argumentative or overly possessive and jealous and things in that nature. Then you need to look at yourself, mama, and say, like, okay, you know what, like, I don't practice as much good self-care as I should as a girl, to feel whole inside. Like, I don't for well feel as confident. So, like, I tend to argue with my nigga, like, over stupid dumb shit all the time. Because I'm very jealous about every little thing. I'm overly possessive as a woman. I got trust issues. Like, for well, I really don't have, like, a really strong spiritual foundation as I should. So I need to really work on these things before I even talk about being serious with anybody. You ain't saying? Like, I need to work on these things. That, mama, you gotta think like that, baby. Like, whatever it is for you, it's gonna be different for everybody, babies. But you have to really look at yourself, and you gotta say, like, you gotta call your own bluff. You ain't saying? You gotta really call your own bluff on shit, and you gotta be real, mama, about what it does that you really do need to work on. That alone good, the universe is showing you that you keep trying to lie about too much. So instead of lying about too much that you're that girl, work on yourself, baby, so you can truly become that girl. And not become that girl for man. No, become that girl for a Lord good, the universe, and yourself. Oh, period. Don't become a better version of yourself for a nigga. Become a better version of yourself for you. You ain't saying for you. For a Lord good, the universe, the very man that has created you, your father. Become a better girl for that, baby. Because that's where you gain your strength. When you are having that spiritual foundation with the person that created you, and when you know who the fuck you really are. And the only way you can really know who the hell you are, you gotta be connected to the person that has created you, because he will guide you who the hell you are, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, mamas, that you're going to be perfect. I'm not saying that. You ain't saying? We already put that out there, babies. Nobody's perfect, but if you really claim as a girl that you want better for yourself, and eventually you do want to get into, like, a well serious committed relationship, you gotta hold your motherfucker self accountable to become better. And instead of lying about who you are, work on yourself, mama, so you can be secure with who you are. And in divine timing, that's when a logo, the universe, would bless you. You ain't saying to come into a union and meet the dude that you're destined, to be in that serious committed relationship with. You ain't saying? So in divine timing, mama, a logo, the universe will bless you to come into union with him. And when you do, when y'all gotten to know each other, it's not going to be, babies, that you have a mask on. Because you would have done the work on yourself to become whatever girl that a logo, the universe, mama, was guiding you to become for you at the end of the day. So when you're talking and you're getting to know each other, and like, time is passing, you're spending time together, whatever the hell it may be, the person that you're showing him, the person that you're showing things what time about yourself over time. You're being real. You're being authentic. You're being your true self. And if that man was divinely sent into your life by a Lord of the universe, he's going to be the same with you, mama. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my God, he gonna be the same with you. So you're gonna have two people that are both being real, both being authentic, both keeping that shit a bond, both being genuine. You know what I'm saying? So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? I'ma tell you, a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, a Lord good universe is going to be promoting both people to build that solid foundation. You ain't saying? You know, I love to use as a metaphor on my channel, like, when you talk about building a house, mamas, you know, when you talk about that people build the house, what do they need before they build that big old pretty ass motherfucker house? They need the proper foundation for the home, right? Because if they don't have that proper solid foundation for that house, my girl, guess what? That bitch ain't gonna stand. You ain't saying? It's not going to stand. So you have to look at that as the same thing, babies. When you talk about that, you really do want like a serious committed relationship that's built on some real ass shit. You have to be real as well. You can't come to the table, you know, half real, half fake, and then, you know, you expect to have a man that's, you know, real with you. No, like, you attract at the end of the day. And like I said, even if it was the case, my mom, where you does attract somebody that was real, it's not going to last. And it's only, a Lord good the universe would have only permitted that to happen to teach you a lesson and that man a lesson. But y'all was never destined to last. You know what I'm saying, babies? So, mamas, take us serious. You know, I love you all. And like I said, this ain't about judging, but I just gotta keep it real with you, my girls. You know, like, it's not okay. It's not what's up. It's not acceptable. Because if you really do want something real, and you really do want something motherfucking genuine with a nigga and shit like that, that you could really build on by the grace of a Lord of the universe, and really have like a future one, you got to be just as well as well. I'm not saying, like I said earlier, and I gotta put this shit out here on the books of God so you know what's good. I'm not saying that you told this man your whole life story in one day. You take your time and you allow a Lord of the universe to guide you and him with different things that you'll reveal to each other about your character and who you are over time as the shit goes on. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need to be portraying to be someone that you're not, baby. Because that's just negative energy that, you know, like, you're putting out to the universe, and that's going to come back in your life, mama. You know, so whether if you consciously realize that it's a form of narcissism or not, that's neither here or there, but now you know that it's not okay, it's not what's up, and you gotta be real and authentic with a Lord of the universe and yourself. So I love you, mamas, so much. I love you, babies. So much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to go. Comment below, my girls. Let me know, babies, like, is that your situation, or if this is something that you happen to have done in the past and you struggle with this, or if you're currently struggling with this. Either way, babies, remember that it's no judgment. Even if this is something that you are currently struggling with, or you have dealt, you know, you've done this in the past, it's okay, mama. You know, like, it's okay, baby. At the end of the day, nobody's perfect, you know, and life is all about lessons. I say that shit on my channel repetitively. That's one of the facts of life on this channel. Like, life is all about lessons, babies. And as long as Allah, God, the universe, mamas, is permitting you to love and to breathe, you have the right to learn the lesson. You ain't saying? Like, you just have to learn it and you have to apply it to your life, mama. So it's all good. Like, don't beat yourself up. Even if you were like, that could have just been something, or that could be something that you just have to work on and grow out of, baby. You know, woman, at the end of the day, babies, we all have life lessons to learn, and women go through life lessons at different time frames. You know what I'm saying? Some go through it at the same time frame. Some, you know, it's a whole different time frame. But every woman has to learn their own individual life lessons. You know, your life lesson could be different from the next life lesson from the next girl. You ain't saying? So, you know, just understand that even if this is something that you struggle with in the past, or you're currently struggling with, if you know that you really do want to change this about yourself, you can, baby. You can, but you have to make sure that you really are, you know, applying the life lesson of what Allah, God, the universe, is trying to teach you. So that way, mama, you can become better. So subscribe, become a part of the Dynasty, hit that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic. And check out my playlist too, mamas. I got so many topics in there that you could really benefit from. You know what I'm saying? And pretty soon I'm gonna have like some new series that you can actually watch, babies. Not just listen to through the podcast or bush. You follow my motherfucking podcast. It's going to be lit. We're going to be laughing. We're going to be, you know, joking. We're going to be giving a lot of advice. It's going to be lit up. We're going to be having a well good time. So, like, stay tuned, mamas. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl. Or Instagram. My Instagram name is right on that screen. So go ahead and motherfucking follow me. Because I would love to have you, mamas. A part of the AmaniSharifah Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, babies. Peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.